like you the
Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's okay. It's okay. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat.
Alright, so what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Project B Team. This episode we're starting in the Saturn, the Delhi driver for those who don't know. And basically the conclusion that I've come to is that we're not going to be able to deliver the reveal video that I promised. Not because we're not capable of it or anything. We're definitely more than capable of producing something of that caliber. The issue is that we're dealing with some unexpected stuff. Ideally, I wanted to record the video with both Shane and my Integra. But Shane is dealing with some issues right now. Is making some type of rattling noise that sounds like it's coming from the valve train or something. So he's in the process of diagnosing that. And then my car, I've been having voltage issues. So you guys might remember that I did the battery relocation video for the car. Based on the calculation and the amp draw and stuff like that, that the starter is supposed to pull, 4 gauge should technically on paper be enough, but I guess it's not. After the Sebring trip, I kept having issues as far as like grounding and stuff like that, and I guess I'm not getting the right type of voltage to the starter and to a lot of other components like the main relay and stuff like that. So I kind of have to revisit that. I'm gonna upgrade the wiring on that, and I need to go over the grounds and make sure that all my grounds and everything are making good contact, because when I first put everything together it was making good contact, but now when I put a ground to like anywhere on the chassis, it doesn't spark, like basically showing you that you have a good spark. But anyways, that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother time. Basically I'm gonna do the shop reveal like this. So not anything crazy. Don't think we got some like giant 5,000 square foot warehouse or anything like that, because my pockets are not that deep. But we did get a small space away from our houses. You know, it's relatively affordable. It's something that we can make happen. So we now have a dedicated spot where we can work on our projects, both me and Shane. And I have my little flux core welder here. Eventually we're gonna upgrade that to a TIG setup. And we also do have Gabriel's car in here. I'm finishing that up here. That's actually why I'm here. I'm here to work on that tonight. All my motors and everything from my other storage. That's why you see like this mess in the back of the car. Basically these past few weeks, when I said that we were up to something, this is what we were up to. We've been moving everything from the house here, from my old storage here, so we could get rid of that expense and basically put whatever money we were spending on that onto this here. And overall it'll make for better content. I've already worked here a few times in the past couple of weeks, and it feels amazing. It feels great just to have this little shop space away from home, away from everybody else. I can just kind of isolate myself, and I can film and I can do whatever I want to do in here. A lot of the other guys that are in here in this area, because it's a bunch of different bays, are people that I know. So I feel really comfortable in here. Both me and Shane feel really comfortable because it's people from a circle that we're all familiar with. So every time we come in here we see familiar faces or whatever. In this case it's late and it's on a weekend, so there's nobody else here, it's just me. But this weekend I have 4 days off, so all 4 days I'm gonna be cranking on Gabriel's car. I'm gonna hopefully have this thing mostly done here by 4th of July, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. I'm able to document everything and I can push out a ton of content for you guys. But anyways, let me stop babbling. Let me show you guys what the shop looks like, and I'll give you a small tour, and we'll take it from there. Light switch, and ta-da, guys. It's still kind of messy, although I will say it's a lot better than what it was. Please overlook our ghetto extension cord thing going on here. As you can see, I actually brought another extension cord over there. We got to get all this wired up and set up the way that we want to, so all this crap is out of our way. But for right now, this will do. Got our little air conditioning setup right there. And yeah, there's a lot more stuff in here than I expected. You could fit a lot of stuff in a 5x10. I'll tell you that much right now. Yeah, as you can see, I got all my motors and everything here. It looks like a mess, but everything is actually kind of organized in a way to where I know where everything is at. So like, for example, there's a K motor here. These are all the accessories for the K motor, including cams and cam cover. B series head, B series block. There's a F series block in the corner over there. That's the girdle for it. Pistons, cams, balance shafts, everything for that. Another B series there, another B series there, and all their corresponding accessories. There's the oil pump and stuff for the K series. And then we got a bunch of other like casings. We got some transmissions on the bench. There's a lot of stuff hiding in that corner that's probably not gonna get pulled out anytime soon, which is why it's there. And then we also have a full Subaru swap here from a WRX basically. Everything needs to get rebuilt. I think the transmission spit out second gear. And I believe that has the typical Subaru issue, it needs set gaskets. So that's why that's there. And then everything right here in this pile is all Nissan stuff from my Maxima. So pretty soon my Maxima is going to be coming in here. We're going to be converting that to manual, and that's the parts pile for that, including a complete manual engine harness. So that way we don't have to wire anything in. We're just literally going to swap the harness out. And then this is a B20 here that's going to be for somebody, and then there's a bunch of other random stuff. I've always preferred to kind of like fully restore cars. So when I used to have my EK, I actually went to the junkyard and got all the stock AC boxes and stuff, or not AC, air filter boxes and stuff like that for the car. That suspension there is already somebody else's. I just got to get that to them. This is the brand new radiator that was for Gabriel's car that is now no longer going to be used. It probably maybe has about like 2 days of runtime. And this is just a box that I had to tote with like LS valve covers, and then there's a transmission input shaft there with a bunch of other stuff on it. And this right here is a JDM front for an Integra that I've been holding on to for a while now. The hood is over there. The headlights are still at my house. And we got some EK fenders here. These are all like different heads. So B20 LS heads, I don't know which is which. They're basically the same crap. And then I have another VTEC head over there, which I'm not going to say what that is. And a K20 head over here. And then this transmission right here is Gabriel's. This was supposed to go into the EF. It's a fully rebuilt cable, either B17 or B16 transmission. I'm not sure if they're the same as far as the gearing goes. But this thing has been rebuilt from bottom to top. I put all brand new bearings. It's got carbon synchros. It's got everything on it. So I'll take the cover off here. If I can do it without messing up the paint. And there you go, guys. Fully rebuilt B16 transmission, carbon synchros, brand new bearings, bottom to top, brand new roller bearings on the diff. The diff actually had to get changed out too, because when he bought this, the diff was actually damaged. But so yeah, I just have to find the forks. When I took this apart, I took it apart at the house. I'm not sure exactly where the forks went. They're somewhere in like one of my closets. So I just have to empty out one of my closets and see if I can find the forks, and that's the only thing that's waiting on right this second. And then I just have spare Integra headlights, some coilovers there, like Skunk 2 stuff or whatever. And that's pretty much it. And then just a bunch of other random parts. This casing right here is for this transmission. This is actually the transmission from the Integra. The Integra doesn't have the transmission in it right now because we were fixing a third gear grind on this. So you'll see that in another video. And then these are GSR transmissions that I've collected over time. So they're just kind of sitting here. This one, some of the parts are in that bin over there. I have to go through that. And then this one, same thing. Parts are in that bin or somewhere else. And I have some forks here that I also have to go through. And yeah, just a bunch of other random stuff. My little welder setup, grinders and stuff like that. A lot of more of this stuff is gonna end up going on the wall. But for now, this is pretty much what we're working with. So today's project is actually going to be, I want to, first of all, I need to finish that. And then I want to pull the motor out of here. And the reason for that is because we're going to be converting the whole fuel system in this car for E85. And what I mean by that is we're going to convert everything to AN fittings. The main thing that we're going to be changing is going to be in the back by the tank, because it's got rubber hoses over there. You don't want E85 sitting in those hoses because it'll chew through them over time, and then all that crap will work its way into the injector filters or whatever, and you'll end up having issues down the line. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up cutting this fuel line. Possibly, I don't know if I want to do it down at the bottom. I might do it down at the bottom over there and have the fuel line come up around here to the fuel rail. But I mean, we'll figure that out afterwards. For right now, what I got to do is I got to get the motor out of here. I'm going to cut the lines over there and do the AN fitting conversions. And then eventually I'll work my way to the inside of the car. I got to pull the back seat and everything out. And we're going to put the quick connect adapters there. And then on the other side, so the lines going from here towards the back of the car, we're gonna cut those and we're gonna convert those the same way we're converting the ones here. So basically, these are the fittings for that. So it's just like some compression style fittings that I'm going on there after you make the cut. I believe it's like 5/16 or -6 for the pressure line, and then you got to do 1/4 inch or -4 for the return line. Unless you're going with like a stupid amount of power where you need extra fuel, you might want to think about upgrading that. And in that case, you don't want to use the pre-existing metal lines. You want to use, basically have your own AN lines from the tank all the way to the front. And I did that on EJ's hatch, mainly because his hatch has a K. Once this gets done, we're going to be picking up on that car again and getting it completed here at the shop. But in this car, I decided that I wanted to go ahead and just cut the ends of the lines and convert just those parts to the AN fittings. And yeah, go that route. But yeah, so that's pretty much gonna be it, guys. That's the full tour. I didn't want to leave you guys too long without a video. I don't know when our cars are gonna get fixed, so that's why we're not gonna wait for that reveal to go up. I decided, screw it, I'll just do a little short reveal like this, give you guys a bit of a tour of the shop, because I have been working on other footage and I've been working on other stuff like that transmission right there, and I want to get these videos out to you guys. So I'll go ahead and give you this kind of reveal now, but don't worry, I do have something cinematic and cool coming out for you, regardless of the fact. Once the cars get done, me and Shane are gonna head out, and hopefully this car will be done too, and then all 3 cars can be in the video. So that's gonna be it. But for now, guys, yeah, if you're new to the channel, don't forget, subscribe, hit the bell notification, so that way you guys get notified every time we're working on something else in this shop. And like and share. And with that being said, see you guys on the next one.
Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your